Hello my loves, welcome back for another video. Before getting started, I want to apologize for my very raspy voice, even though I feel like it's quite sexy for a fall guide video. But I'm so excited for today's video because we are going to be doing the Get Back on Track Ultimate Fall Guide for all of my ladies who want to feel motivated, disciplined, but also want to incorporate some fun and some leisure into their life. This video is more of a guide on how I am redirecting my focus into grind and hustle mode. But I also want to incorporate slow living, leisure, feminine hobbies, and everything that makes me feel good. I am giving you guys my specific guide on what I'm personally doing and implementing in my fall routine. We're going to be discussing habits, food, lifestyle, fashion, literally everything, guys. I am so excited to touch on all the things I'm going to be doing this fall, and hopefully it can provide you guys with some inspiration so that you can get excited to create your vision and mood board that is going to cater to all of your own personal things that you want to achieve in this fall season. If you guys are new here, my name is Haley Gamba, and I talk all things self-care, self-love, women empowerment, and anything that has to do with glowing up. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing channel. I am so over the moon about how wonderful this channel has become over the years. So thank you again. And yeah, guys, let's just get into the fall guide to getting back on track and stepping into the new season. Hello, guys. I want to put you guys onto my absolute favorite perfume service, and it's Scentbird. They send me some amazing scents for the fall time, and I'm so excited because these are not perfumes that I've ever heard of, which I've been really loving because I am someone who's a creature of habit. I like to wear the perfumes that I know of, but what's so great about Scentbird is they're going to put you onto fragrances that are in the scent family that you really enjoy, but also that you've never tried. So I'm going to put you guys on right now, and we're going to talk a little bit about Scentbird. So we first have, and I have the cards in front of me, which is really nice. This is Sensuality, and the notes in this are strawberry, coconut, champagne, figs, white floral accord, and rose tobacco. This is absolutely beautiful. It smells so sexy, perfect for a date night. I'm obsessed. Then we have the House of Beau Oro Verde. This has cannabis, watermelon, Palo Santo, vetiver, and tremos. Again, really amazing, guys. These have like the most unique scents to it. We have the Judith Ripker Runway Rose. It has floral, amber, white tea, bergamot, and mahogany. I actually was wearing this a little bit earlier, so I really love that one as well. It's just a nice, beautiful, rosy, pretty daytime scent. And then we have the Heretic Voodoo Lily, and this essentially has geranium, cedar, Moroccan rose, lily, and sandalwood. What I love about Scentbird is look at the contraptions, guys. So easy. These are a lot more affordable, and there's more product than your traditional rollerball or perfume sample from the store. It's a quick little twist, twist, twist. You can see what perfume you have and just open it up here. And then when you twist it back, you can spritz it, and then you twist it this way and it will lock it. So great for your purse, great for the gym, great for on the go, which I love the most about it. I know for me, I don't want to bring my big perfume bottles. Not even if I spend the night at my parents' house or a friend's house, I don't want to bring my big perfume. So having these in my bag really just saves the day. They're nice and small. They're easy to fit even in small purses, and they have so much product in them. So that's what's really amazing about these. And what's really great is you guys are gonna get your first month, your first fragrance for $8, and then the continuing next month will be $16.95. Like, it's so affordable, perfect for on the go, perfect for all of my girls that want to be put onto new fragrances and don't know where to start. Scentbird has such a wide selection of options, so many different ones for all of my girlies who like vanilla, gourmand, rose, sandalwood. Like, there are so many different fragrances for everyone, so definitely give it a try. I will leave the code, the links, and everything on the screen and down below so you guys can try it today. And make sure to use my code GAMBA55 off to get 55% off your first month with Scentbird. Thank you so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get into the rest of today's topic. Get your home ready for fall. So this is essentially like planning for the new season, where you can aesthetically see a difference, where you can smell a difference, where you can feel a difference. You know how they call it spring cleaning? Well, I call it summer to fall cleaning. Putting things away, taking things out of the attic, getting your decor going. So this kind of looks a little bit like rotating your bed, cleaning your sheets, and maybe switching different types of blankets from your more lighter blankets to your heavier ones. I know I took all of my plush blankets out and I put put them on my couch. I drape them on my bed. Like, I am so ready for the cozy weather. Also, just pulling decor out of the attic. I have my pumpkins ready to go. I even got the cutest little like skeleton wolves that similarly look like my dogs. Obsessed. And I'm just kind of getting ready for Halloween. I know it's still a month away, but I want to be able to embrace the decor as long as I can. So I am switching out different types of towels in my kitchen, any type of September, autumn, fall vibes we are going for this season. I even have hand soaps and sprays in my kitchen and for cleaning that are going to help provide that smell and that aroma and that aesthetic. So I have done that already. I know not everyone loves the smell of pumpkin, so if you don't, you guys can do like a harvest apple vibe or anything that kind of smells like cinnamon or nutmeg, just kind of getting the house together so that you can start feeling like you're living in your own little movie. I am so obsessed with the Nancy Meyers aesthetic, and what I love the most about Nancy Meyers movies is they feel like home. They feel like fall, they feel cozy, and they feel like a dream. So that is kind of the aesthetic that I try to do in my house so that I can feel really inspired to conquer all of my goals, dreams, and ideas for this season. Okay, number 2 is to create fall shopping lists and recipe guides. So this is essentially going to be the things that you want to purchase for the fall season and getting yourself prepared for money that you have to have set aside for certain things and certain things that you know for a fact you want to buy. One thing I've learned about myself through every season is I will fumble something so bad. I will sit on the idea for a long time and then I will wait for the season to be over to be like, wait, I should have gotten that one thing. So this season I got really organized with the boots that I want, with the coats that I want, with the little home buys that I want to get done, and I am putting it all into a shopping list and a favorites. This goes for anything that you want this season. Dresses, coats, boots, socks, home decor, any type of food related stuff. You want to get all of that. So your accessories like your gloves, tights, lace bras, high socks, boleros for working out. I love having boleros on over my sports bras because it covers my arms and also it keeps me warm. So I love that. And then also under this category, I said, figure out what books you want to read. So getting some fall inspired books, maybe some spooky novels, anything that has to do with just getting yourself grounded. I know for me, reading keeps me disciplined in all areas of my life. So when I start implementing reading back into my routine, I find that I'm disciplined in other areas a lot easier. So that's kind of why I like to add this into my fall guide, because not only is reading, in my opinion, a fall activity, but it's also something that keeps you disciplined and habit stacking throughout your week. Also, recipes that you want to make so that you can have that prepared and ready to go. Again, I really like preparing and planning in advance because this gets me excited for the season. It also allows me to have everything organized. I need it spread out. I need the visual. I need to see it so that I can start planning for it. I know me, I'm going to be hosting dinner parties. I'm going to have my family over. I'm going to be doing certain things for myself, and I want to have it planned out. So I know for me, every single fall, I love, love, love to make matzo ball soup. I love to make chili. I love to make anything that has to do with cozy, warm weather treats and food. So I'm going to start planning my recipes now and putting it in a Pinterest board or circling them in my recipe books. Back to the fashion this particular season, I know for me that I have been eyeing a pair of boots from Tony Bianco for so long. I literally wanted them last year, didn't get them. I also have a couple coats on my list. I really want to get a really beautiful big faux fur coat that just looks real, but it's not. Obsessed. I also want to get a good pair of jeans. I have some denim, but because I've lost weight, I definitely want to get some more fitted jeans. I want a flare pair and a skinny pair, and I want maybe even a black pair of jeans. And tights are going to be my favorite thing this season. I have been so obsessed with the fall fashion that I have pinned on Pinterest, and it's a lot of lace tights. It's a lot of sheer tights, even ones with designs on it, and it looks so good with boots. So again, I'm preparing myself to having these things ready to go by creating favorites in shopping carts and also finding affordable and unaffordable items that I know I want. So certain things that I want to splurge on versus certain things that I want to be affordable on. I was literally at Lululemon yesterday and I saw a really great long sleeve top, but it was $68. I said, I can literally get this on Amazon. That is not worth the splurge. So I went and got it on Amazon, something similar, and now I'll be able to splurge on my Tony Bianco boots, which are like $300. It's just a great balance for me, and it allows me to see everything visually and be able to purchase everything that I want this season without feeling overwhelmed about it. Now, this kind of goes into my image guide. We are going to be discussing image for this fall guide. Now, this is where you start preparing your ideas around your hair, your makeup, your nails, your skin skincare, your body care, all of that. This is the self-care of self-care. For me, when the seasons change, my skin dries out. I literally have, guys, dry patches on my scalp at the moment. So I already had to switch my hair care. I took out my quick weave. Currently, I have clip-in extensions that are cut to the length of my hair, so it just gives a fuller appearance. I am just doing silk presses at the moment because it's not humid anymore, so silk presses are going to be a part of my fall hair guide. I also love the idea of incorporating highlights or different types of demi-glazes if you want to see your hair more red or more dark or more neutral. This is the time to do it. Also makeup, you know, you can do a darker lip, you can do moisturizing foundations. I would definitely suggest re-upping on all of your winter shades now. I'm already starting to get lighter and I'm seeing my summer foundations just not look as good. So already pulling those things out of hiding. Nails. My nail guide has been red, plum, brown, black. I love the idea of dark, moody colors for the fall, and something about short nails looks really good in this season. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, but this is my own personal image guide that I'm following at the moment. So I really love the idea of red, black, plum, taupe, even like French, and brown for nails. When it pertains to skincare, again, I am starting to see myself getting a little bit drier, and I think it's just because the season is changing. So we are doing face masks, moisturizing prep, dark spot correctors, still using sunscreen. I personally like the Fenty sunscreen. I like to just use anything that's going to keep my face moisturized throughout the day, but also really just make it feel good and feel clean. So I try not to put makeup on unless I'm going to be doing something like work or just going out to dinner, but I am keeping my skin prepped and ready to go for the season change so that I don't feel like it's going to shock me beyond belief, because I'm already getting a little irritated about the dryness. And whatever we do to the face, we must do to the body. So my body care has gotten really good. I actually went to Target today, guys, and bought some more moisturizing body washes. I know for me, my skin gets really dry and I need to make sure I nurture it during the seasons change. So I do moisturizing body washes. I use my L'Occitane shower oil. That stuff is the best. I use that all year round, but especially in the fall and winter months. And any type of really hydrating lotions. The Josie Moran one is really great. The Sol de Janeiro one is also wonderful. And anything that's just super moisturizing so that you don't get super ashy this season. So again, switching your body cares. You can also plan your peels. And if you don't have a waxer yet and you want to start getting into waxing or sugaring for your bikini line or any part of the body, this is a great time to start. So for me, I always take breaks in between and I'll say, you know what, I'll go back to shaving. I decided I want to go back to sugaring, and there's no better time to start than the fall and winter so that by next summer, we don't have any razor bumps, we don't have any dark spots, and we've really been doing our sugaring for some time. Okay, the fourth point in this guide is to create a new gym workout or a new gym routine. So for me, I really want to get super granular with this, and I'm so regimented in the fall and winter. Granted, all year round, I do think that prioritizing wellness is important, but there's something about the fall and winter season that really kicks you into gear. So I get very obsessive in a good way. Classes and making sure that you are scheduling those out, whether it's a bar class or a Pilates class or a Zumba class or a spinning class. Start getting yourself on the schedule so that you can start routining them into your life. Also just scheduling out your gym days. I know for me, it makes the world of a difference when I know exactly what I'm going to the gym for. So for instance, today is back and buys. I know exactly my back and buys workout. I do the same one every single time, and it keeps it easy. It keeps it cute. Also making sure that you are scheduling in your rest days, and we will discuss resting later, but this is an important part of your gym routine and implementing that into your fall schedule. Walking in between times. So when you're habit stacking, when you're planning out your life, there is no better time than to walk, okay? Go outside and take a 10-minute walk in the daytime, in the evening, maybe before or after dinner, whatever you want to do, just make sure you're walking. It is so healthy for the body, and I know people who have never stepped foot in a gym or have never worked out in a day in their life, and all they do is walk and they look fantastic. So walking should be included into this, and also it's a great part of fall. Like, it's nice out, you're not going to be scorching hot, your dog's paws won't burn on the ground, so now's the time to start doing that. Also for me, I like to put in here meal prepping, sauna, rest, mocktails, and nutritional eating. You guys know that I took a huge break from drinking back in the winter. I'm going back to that again. Summer, I did a little bit of light drinking, definitely not as much as last summer, which it did really affect my skin and my body. This summer, I was a lot more careful. Now that it's the fall season, mocktails, mocktails, mocktails. Start getting good at them and make cute little ones for you and your friends when you guys want to have a little girls' night, and they're really good and they keep you really just sticking to your routine for the gym. Also, the sauna has been incredible for me. I see such great results. It's good for my rest and recovery. It's good for my skin. I feel like I look better, I look healthier, I look more youthful, and it's good for also just getting rid of that excess like water weight, which is amazing. Okay, number 5 is to essentially create a fall bucket list. I think this is a really great thing so that you can enjoy your fall season. I know a lot of times people are watching these videos to hear on how to be disciplined and how to motivate yourself, but I really do believe in life being lived. I really want you guys to start living your life this season. I know that you guys don't understand what that means because it has been taught to us and really ingrained in us to work, 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 and have no time for rest, have no time for play. But I am here to tell you guys that I want you guys to start incorporating leisure into your life. And if you have to plan it, plan it. I have to plan it because if I don't, I won't do it. So for me, my fall bucket list is as follows. Pumpkin picking. I really wanted to do that this year. I'm also going to be redoing my front stoops. So you guys know if you've been watching me and my home renovations that I redid my deck. I also redid my front steps. So now that they look really beautiful and they make my house look like a lot more younger and just better, I am going to be doing my front step area with some mums and some pumpkins. I want to really decorate my front this year and make it look really beautiful. So that's going to be a part of my little fall bucket list thing. I'm also going to do my fire in my backyard. I have a fire pit, so I'm gonna roast some marshmallows, get the fire going. I love the smell of fire on a cozy, beautiful fall crisp night. So that is wonderful. I'm also gonna be hosting a girls' night. I at least need to host one with all of my friend groups so that I can feel like I did my hosting era. I am a host and I love it, but sometimes people get busy and then I forget to really send out the invites. We're not doing that this year. I'm also going to have a movie guide that I create for myself so that I know exactly what to watch in which season. So I'm gonna create one for September, October, November, and December. For those who don't know, The Holiday is my favorite Christmas movie, so that is on there. All of the Halloween towns are gonna be in October. Even in September, I wanna watch some really cute, like, fall Nancy Meyers types of movies. I actually watched The Parent Trap the other day and it was so good. It was so timely. I love these types of movies. They put me in the best mood. They keep me disciplined with my routine because I find that incorporating self-care, leisure, and having a feminine vibe going is really going to keep me on track with all the other things that I'm doing. So that is important to me. Also, going on nature walks, super huge during this time. Buying new home decor, I told you guys that earlier that I'm going to be doing that, and I'm really doing that now. Currently, I am redoing my bedroom, and I hired an interior designer to do that for me. So that should be shown here on YouTube really soon. I'm assuming October because we have to order the stuff, but just know that we are in the process of completely renovating my bedroom. So you guys are going to see that in the next couple months. Also, I'm going to bake a pie. I've never actually made pie before. Not sure why. I'm not really much of a baker. I'm more of a cooker. A chef. I'm more of a chef, not a baker, but we are going to bake a pie this season. So those are the things on my fall bucket list. Create your own, maybe steal some of my ideas, but definitely create one so you can enjoy your season, please, okay? Next up, guys, we're going to be discussing career goals, and this is huge. Now that we've done all the fun stuff, now that we've, switched over from our, summer makeup and our summer vibe to our fall vibe, now we have to discuss our career goals and our vision board and revise them. So figure out what you've done and what you've put off. I tell you guys in every season and every quarter to go over the things that you've not done and the things that you have done so you can cross them off, okay? There's gonna be some things that we wanna add in there, so add those as well. I know for me that I get a little bit bored of my old vision board and I'll say, you know what, I need to add some of this, I need to add some of that. I like to move with the times. Sometimes my aesthetic changes or my ideas change. So that's something that I think is important. Also create healthy time frames to achieve certain things. So now is the time to buckle down from now until January to really see some of the things that you've wanted and desired coming into fruition. So creating time frames, creating a schedule, planning certain things out and getting it done. Try to theme it to make it enjoyable. So for me, when I have discipline and order in my life, I like to theme it based on the season. So for example, because it is the fall time, I make my content fall inspired. That is a theme. Or for you guys, it could be while you're working from your desk, you can do specific work towards a task, but also make yourself a little pumpkin latte, or even put on a cozy pair of pajamas with cute little things on it and study for school. Like you guys can theme out different parts of your life to make it more enjoyable. You don't have to dread every single part of your life. even decorating your desk at work if you work a corporate job to the theme of the season, just to make it more fun for you. I really want you guys to incorporate discipline and happiness and put it together, and discipline and pleasure and leisure and put it together, because this will allow you to have fun with your life. You don't want to have to always schedule fun. You can incorporate fun into the things that you kind of dread, into the things that you know you have to do and not necessarily want to do. So this is important in this part of your life. Also, get your planner out and start writing. If you haven't had your planner out in a while, which I'm sure you haven't, if you've been having a good summer and a hot girl summer at that, or what are they calling it? A brat girl summer? Yeah, if you've been having yourself a brat girl summer, it's time to get that planner back out and start writing, okay? Also, doing daily brain dumps. My favorite for all of my ADHD girlies who have a million things on their mind and can't focus. Brain dump it every single day. I know for me, I like to do it in my notes app, and I will do it daily. It makes me feel like I'm able to get everything that I'm thinking out, and I can start kind of making it more concise and orderly later on, which is good. Also, like I said before, revise your vision board and add to it. And then also, one more thing I have is to create a new small project to curate a habit and pivot into more spontaneity. So for me, I am someone who gets bored of my old goals at times that are maybe small. So I like to kind of throw myself a curveball in there and create a new thing that I have to do in this season. So what I wrote down as some ideas is paint art for your home, decorate a corner of your office, make a coffee bar in your kitchen. There are so many things that you can do that will allow you to really start a new task that inspires all of your other ones. Even just doing something as simple as buying a quilt from Target and making your bed autumn ready. I find that this just sparks joy and the will and desire to do something different. Sometimes seeing the same goals and plans can feel boring and repetitive, and adding newness will get you ready. So for me, I like to sprinkle a little bit of new in my old, mesh it together, and I have a blast doing it. So yeah, number 7. Fall hobby time. Now is time for you guys to start writing down some hobbies that you want to do in the fall. I believe hot girls have hobbies and adult women have hobbies, and it has to be something outside of work, outside of just, hanging out with your friends. It has to be a hobby that's for you. So a couple things I wrote down: nature walks, horseback riding, going on a hayride, apple picking, tennis, going to your local bar to watch football every Sunday, reading in comfy pajamas, literally anything that is fall inspired, even like taking a pottery class and maybe doing that over and over again, or a sip and paint. These are great things to implement in your already routine, and this has to be added into your already gym routine, because I believe that wellness and fitness should be prioritized. And once you start having that a part of your schedule for a few years, now is time to incorporate a new hobby. For me, I am definitely going to be doing horseback riding, and I might do tennis. We'll see. I love the idea of also going to my local bar and watching football. It's a great scene for dating. It's a great scene for you to hang out with your girlfriends, and it's fun and it's exciting. Like, I love going and watching sports at like a fun, exciting bar. And number 8, the last and final thing, is maximizing the time I have for rest so that I can perform better. So when I know I need to take a rest, I make it a big deal. So for me, rest is essential in my discipline journey. So I will prioritize that. Self-care, slow living, intuitive eating, resting my mind. These are all things that are rest related. It doesn't just mean sleeping your 8 hours. It could be doing a face mask, or taking a bubble bath, or eating slower, or relaxing after a long day, resting your mind, turning off all external sounds and chaos, and really just allowing yourself to rest, letting yourself be with your emotions and nurturing them, going to bed early, having 30-minute naps if necessary, finding ways to rest and recover so that you can perform best in this new season. We are stepping into our purpose every season, and I know it gets really exciting, but I don't want you to burn out too quickly. So incorporating rest will make you feel so much better. Also, just creating purposeful routines that force rest. Like I said before, bubble baths, face masks, meditation, TV binge after a long day, drawing, journaling. These are all things that I consider to be rest and recovery. It doesn't take too much thought, and it has such an amazing effect on the body. Okay guys, that is my entire fall guide for you guys. I will leave the links down below for all the things that I mentioned that I think you guys should get or that can inspire you. I hope that this video gets you excited about the new season, and if you guys have any more fall content ideas for me that you want me to film, leave them down below. I am so excited to film them, and I'm feeling so good about this season. I feel like it's going to be a really successful season for a lot of you, and you're going to really feel very purposeful and very disciplined in this new chapter. So I love you guys so much, and I I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone. Mwah. And just a reminder to use my code GAMBA55 off to get 55% off your first month at Scentbird. Thank you again to them for sponsoring today's video.